I really want this to be an interactive experience with everybody around the world because everybody's going to be helping everybody. And that's the goal. I'm going to show you how. I have, excuse me, I have a vast wealth of knowledge with regards to technology and business to business, business to corporations, business to governments. And I want to share with everybody what I've learned along the way and what matters most. And no matter where you're beginning at this moment in time, no matter where you are, no matter what age you are, no matter how wealthy you are, if you're wondering what am I supposed to do, everything comes down to a root. A root, which if you think about it, is pretty simple. And if you think of it on a universal scale, not just us here on this rock that we're on, flying extremely fast through space because we exploded however many millions of years ago, or billions. So, taking all of that into consideration, and where do we want to go, and what is necessary in order for all of us to get there on a grand scheme of things, not just our own personal desires. What are we going to do to protect? What are we going to do to help? How can we contribute to the better good of all life forms, not just us? We cannot just continue to become, or we cannot just continue to be cancer on this earth. There's no reason for us to continue on to other planets if we're going to continue this death and destruction. And there are many, let's say there are other life forms that have tried to communicate with us, that is being repressed. The knowledge of that, let's say it is. Let's say we are not the only life forms in this universe. Let's say there are older planets than us, there are older galaxies, there are older solar systems. There are people that have repeated this process over and over again already. Let's just pretend. Okay. Assuming that may have been the case. And let's say the golden key, the rule has become if they can't make it off the planet without killing themselves, there's no reason why they should receive this technology to be able to continue to other planets, to be able to continue their devastation and their evil, the spread of evil. And let's just say that there have been people that have known this and understood the power, the potential, excuse me, let's also say that even if we're not referring to, even if we are not referring to technology that's going to get us off of this planet. Let's say we're just referring to technology that can better mankind, but in addition to that, it's going to be held or, or withheld or made for profit for only the elite or for only. And let's say there are technologies and there are scientists, there have been engineers in the past that have discovered these truths about the universe or about the earth or about sciences, but they could not let this information pass because they knew it would be used as bad. Let's say there are those people out there. Do you think it's possible? Okay, over the course of the last 50 years, they have deliberately withheld sciences or technology from governments or from the institutions that they were employed by because they knew that it would be used for bad. I'm assuming, and I believe there are these people. I know that there are these people. Everybody needs an outlet for their talents, their skills. Everybody needs support. Everybody needs a foundation, a strong foundation. Every city deserves a strong foundation. It's difficult. I've lived in countries where you cannot buy equipment that is strong enough to be able to support a strong foundation for the future. The pipes, the plumbing only lasts for, a couple of, 8 months or 2 years before you have to replace something and you try to replace it and then the whole pipe just busts. It's hard to create a foundation to have stability when you don't have that around you. And everybody deserves to have that. Everybody deserves to be able to afford to buy equipment that's not going to break so easily. And, that's kind of like a starting place, right? Everybody should have that opportunity. Everybody, no matter where they come from. And we are humans. We are very powerful species in this universe. We are well respected by almost all creatures that walk this earth. And I'm willing to bet that if there are creatures outside of this earth, which there appear to be, I'm willing to bet they also respect the humans, but they also fear the humans because we're part monkey, we're part fear and destroy. And because I fear you and I worry what you might do to me, I'm going to do this to you first. And that's a big root of where a lot of evil comes from. And also not having the support when you're younger. Everybody deserves to have the support that they need to be the best versions of themselves. And it's not difficult. It doesn't take much money. The technology is already here. The information, the knowledge is easily accessible. And there's many different ways at which we can teach people to make it fun and interesting. And there's many different ways that we ourselves can seek what it is that we want to achieve in our lives. And if you think about it, from the time that you are born, your life is going to be broken up into nothing but a chunk or a series of experiences. And in the beginning, it's very difficult for you to be able to choose the experiences that you want to have. But as you become older, people want So people stop wanting to care about your experiences. And you find that you are completely in charge of your own experiences. And now it's up to you to determine and decide what experiences do you want to continue to have. And there's a huge spectrum, and you should be aware of all of these options. And you should be aware that it's not about money, although money plays a role. Your contributions to society plays a huge role. How they contribute to your personal development plays a huge role. And how you affect other people around you plays a huge role. Because at the root of things, if you look at it universally, if you look at it just as here on this earth, you will see that one life form affects many life forms around it in positive or negative ways. And you want to make sure that you yourself are affecting all the life. You want to make sure that you yourself are affecting all of the life forms around you in positive ways, making them happy, full of positive energy, positive, happy vibrations, not affecting others in evil ways. And evil needs to be defined, and evil has been and is defined. We need to come from love, we need to come from support. And in turn, we should get that back. But we should also find a place that we can have a foundation from first. Now, if you're affecting life forms around you negatively, then that will also spread. That negativity will spread to other life forms, which will then grow up thinking that it's okay and that that's how life is supposed to be, and begin spreading that negativity to other life forms, which then spreads and multiplies and becomes a negativity cancer. And the root of everything is very simple. We just need to help each other. That's all. Jesus, if you believe Jesus was a teacher, Jesus didn't want everybody to worship him. That's not what he walked around wanting to happen. He didn't want everybody worshiping and remembering him from just burning or being staked to the cross. Okay? He was teaching you, you can do everything that I have done, plus more. And he's teaching you and everybody, we need to love each other. And we need to make sure that evil is pushed away and outcast. And we need to love each other. That's it. That's the root. And there's been many other teachers from the past that we need to study and learn about. But first, we just need to help each other. And let's find out what we can achieve, because it's going to be amazing things. We can create everything that we want to create. Examples? Think about this. The people who build the giant skyscrapers, they're not all geniuses. Most of them are just hard work laborers, not very educated, but intelligent humans that learn because they're taught. They learn on a construction site. They go to a school. All of these things can be taught. All of these things can be had. We can all create the most magnificent buildings that we want to create, the most amazing architecture. It's all documented in a book. It is all found by subcontractors. It's all found by people who are already looking for the work to be paid to teach people how to build these things. It's all affordable. It's all doable. Creating our own motors. We can create our own motors from a hardware store. We can recycle all the equipment from damaged vehicles. We can create amazing things that have already been created, and they're simple to remake with basic skills that everybody should possess. And we all need to learn how to communicate. And we need to learn about conflict resolution. We need to learn about negotiation skills. But we always need to come from love. And we need to know that the people that we are working with are also going to come from love, and that it's going to be a mutually exchange, beneficial relationship. We need to learn to heal the lands. We need to learn how to help all of the animals. And if people are telling you don't help the animals, that's not good. We all need to help each other. The animals are waiting for us to help them. They need our help. They need our sciences. They need our technology. They shouldn't fear us. They want to be our friends. They have the curiosity. They want to know what we can do as creatures. They just don't want us to hurt them. They have the fear also. Anyway, that's what MOLELS, life skills, entrepreneurship, no BS. I'm here to show you what I've learned about how we can set goals, how we can prioritize all of the root elements that's in our life that are essential to us having and being able to choose all of the experiences that we want to have throughout our lifetime, and also being given the resources to be able to achieve those things. And also, what are you going to do to contribute back to the community or to the rest of the world? And how can you do that? We're going to show you ways. We're going to use technology to be able to show you how to do that. So I please hope that you follow me. I please hope that you engage. I'm going to show you, I've already created a series of videos talking about the 5 pillars to happiness. Okay, everybody needs to create their lists. All right. And I need to start getting to working out. I'm going to start showing you guys how I'm going to start getting in shape. I've been waiting for since 2020 to do this. I used to work out quite often and I enjoyed it. And I made a commitment to myself that I wasn't going to do certain things. One of those was working out until I reached a certain point, and now I'm at this certain point. And so I also, I need to be sending off resumes. So I waited to get to a certain point to be able to send off resumes. I'm at that certain point now. And yeah, that's it. All right. Do the 5 pillars. And I'm going to also show you how I'm going to start working out and also searching. I got to do another job on the side so that I can support this. And I would encourage you as well to make sure that you find some sort of work that will help you sustain your essentials, your bare essentials, your phone, your internet, your living, your food, all on your own, so you're not relying upon somebody else. And you should achieve that right away. And also make sure that you're making enough money to where you can use the extra money to be able to help you starting to achieve the things that you want to achieve. Okay. And I'm going to try to make everything as free as possible. Everything that I'm going to be telling you how to do, you can do on a cell phone, a smartphone. You just record yourself and be able to edit videos with CapCut software. And that's what I'm doing. So except for this live right now, I'm on my desktop because it's making me be on my desktop. That's what YouTube had a requirement. But anyway, all right, that's it for now. I'm going to end the stream. Bye.